Good afternoon. I believe it's just afternoon. I think. I'm not entirely sure. So I'm sitting outside, obviously. I'm sitting in the shade right now because yesterday I did get quite a bit of sun. I worked on cleaning my fire pit out yesterday because it was just full of wet, soggy crap. I thought, well, if I'm going to have a fire out here, I should probably get that ready to go. So I did that yesterday, and now it's just kind of drying out. Took my walk early today because, again, it's going to get warm today. I think it's going to get close to 80. It's usually about 10 degrees cooler out here than it is in town. And in Seattle, it's about 10 degrees cooler than there, and which is nice. And then inside my house, my house actually stays quite cool, so it will be 10 degrees less than that. So pretty lucky there. So just a quick pan over there. It's beautiful, calm water, lots of fishing boats. So perseverance. I thought a little bit about that on my walk. And I purposely chose my beast mode socks for my walk. I was wearing pants, so don't worry, I was wearing like long pants and not my shorts with my socks on. But I purposely chose these socks because I thought, anyone that you admire that's at the top of their game, whether it's athletics, sports, or music, or art, or an entrepreneur that has started their business, and just somebody you admire, they obviously have had times when they have had to dig deep and persevere and pull themselves up and not give up, or otherwise they would have never made it to that level. So beast mode. Anyone that knows me knows I'm a big Seahawks fan. I love those guys. And anyway, so I kind of thought about that, how everyone has moments where things don't go their way, or they hit a setback, or plans change, and you just have to persevere through it. You need to gather your inner strength and your discipline. Those two go hand in hand. If you're not disciplined, it's going to be that much harder to persevere and weather the storm and not drown in it, not wallow in it. And it reminded me of a time, I believe it was maybe 2010, when Russell Wilson was brand new. It was his first year as quarterback, and we went to the playoffs, I believe, and we were playing the Falcons in the playoff game, and we lost. It was a great game, and of course nobody expected us to even get there. So what a great game that was. But I remember the next morning and Harry just being so devastated and not wanting to go to school. He was destroyed. So I said, Harry, I want you to think for a minute. Put yourself in those players' shoes. What do you think Russell Wilson felt in that locker room after that game? And so we talked about it. Of course, disappointed, defeated, and that's okay to be in that moment for a while. You have to feel those things. I said, and on the plane ride home, how do you think that whole team felt? Do you think it was quiet on that plane ride home? Bet it was pretty damn quiet on that plane ride home. I said, but what do you think they're feeling today? Or maybe what do you think they're going to feel tomorrow? You think they're going to persevere? Do you think they're going to go, hey, you know what? We got further than anyone expected us to, and let's find the motivation to be even better next year. They're going to persevere. And I told them that. They are going to persevere. They are going to rise to the challenge. And sure enough, they did. So he thought of that, and then he wrote the team the sweetest letter. I'll have to see if we kept a copy of it, just about that and how proud he was of them, and it was very sweet. He's still a big Seahawks fan, but he is Right now, he's all about the Mariners. Anyway, so I just thought of as them as an example of perseverance, and that's just an easy one to go to, but everyone has to have it. Otherwise, you end up just wallowing in yourself and feeling sorry for yourself or making excuses for yourself, and never evolving and changing, because you want to stick there and the woe is me and feel sorry for yourself. And I just don't want to be there. I don't want to be that constant victim. I played a role in all of this, and I'm going to persevere. I'm going to learn those lessons. I'm not going to practice mistakes, and I'm going to be better for it, rather than somebody that chooses to not persevere and do the hard work that is required. Yep, my life has changed. My direction has changed in pretty much every aspect right now. And some days are harder than others, and some days it takes more energy than others. And yeah, but sometimes I have to turn the music on and pretend and get through it. But sometimes I sit in it too, because I think that's important as well, to not ignore it all and to acknowledge that, I'm struggling today, and yeah, I'm angry today, or you know what, I'm sad today. I am sad for what could have been. I am sad for, having to work through these challenges, and why am I the one having to work through these damn challenges? But in the end, I know that it will be worth it, and this is what life is. This is not a one-time thing. This is not something that happens once in your lifetime. You have so many opportunities to persevere, and that's what learning and growing is all about. So I intend to do just that. And I intend to rise to the challenge and persevere and become a better person to myself and in all my relationships, whether it is business relationships, personal relationships, relationships with my family, with everybody. I just want to strive to learn from this and be better. I'm going to persevere and become stronger and better. So, beast mode sucks, because I love that guy. I love that guy. So, enjoy the day, everybody. Meet the day's challenges. Persevere through those challenges. More later. Follow. Comment. I do like to read comments, especially since I am new to this, so that's always helpful to me. So take care. Enjoy the day. More tomorrow.